Fly ball heading for the alley. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the run is in to score from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 2-0 ball game. Troy Tulowitzki in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Gonzalez has got it, and the side is retired. So in, Smokey Rocket. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, ground out last time, but you know, with his speed, that's kind of a big part of the way he plays the game. Put the ball on the ground and force the defense to make a clean, quick play on him, because if they don't, he's safe.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right. Smokey Rocket will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Travis is camped under this one. One pitch, one away. Smokey Rocket gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. Looking to keep this a one-run game. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. On the move is Pilar. 2 gone. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away. And the White Sox attack tonight was spearheaded offensively by this man, Giovanni Soto. What a performance he turned in. He's our tops player of the game. Back live now. U.S. Cellular Field there on a Saturday night in the Windy City. Tonight it's the third of this 4-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays. Smokey Rocket will stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive and see what he's done over the past 9 ball games. Tillman sets. Here's the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. EK, as the Jays take the field here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. And hold on now, that ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on home. And he is in there. Michael Brantley will stand in now. Happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
This is pulled into right. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw as he just came up firing that time. Austin Hedges will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Rocket sprinting after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the second. The White Sox lead it 1-0. Smokey Rocket will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further if he could come through here.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Pilar has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with only 1 away, Smokey Rocket steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll take the turn and head for second. Around second, he'll try for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. And as we show you the White Sox.
Hey, come on, big dog. Get the pitch.
Settling
Nobody
in
back.
now, Michael Brantley. He drew a walk his first time up. 0-1, here's the pitch. Ripped on the ground to first.
Come on, get it.
Rosado scoops it
Got
up, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up. Into the box, Logan Forsythe earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
And it won't be as easy to earn that RBI this time
nice
up.
and
With
patient.
2
Get it,
outs
man.
now, he's going to have to find another way to get that run home.
And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. Oh, and he botches it. Smokey Rocket steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Ground ball right side. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And some problems defensively as they allow him to... Michael Brantley steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 1-2, here it comes. Runners off for second. Hit hard on the ground towards second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Well,
now to the plate, Logan Forsythe. He singled his last time up. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really... Logan Morrison comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Murillo moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So add one more on the sac fly as that'll make this a 5-1 game. Smokey Rocket digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ballgame, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Man, these guys have been...
Michael Brantley digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Throw over to the bag.
He's safe.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And again a throw. A dive, but he's back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
8 runs, 14 hits. And no errors so far for the White Sox. And yet another throw over. And the runner back.
Let's go now. What's that?
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Hey, have a wrist at
And
it.
that
That's
misses
outside.
for ball 4.
Ball 4.
And it's first and second now with nobody out. Logan Forsythe digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Reddick is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he's safe. Logan Morrison will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Yeah, and what do you know? He's got a good chance to get another RBI on a sac fly right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. To second
He's
for
out.
1. On to first as they get the double play to get him. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field and baseball on the show. Connor Gillespie off here in their half of the 9th, and no sign of a reliever. They're going to let him try to finish this one off.
Well, he's been brilliant so far, so why not see if he can take it the distance? It just doesn't happen these days very often.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And not the start they were hoping for as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the 9th. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, he absolutely crushed it earlier, so let's see if he can get into another one in this at-bat.
Pulled toward right center field. Rocket will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The White Sox win it 8-2. Good night from Chicago.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jose Fernandez. His record is now 10-1. The loss goes to Chris Tillman. He falls to 1-5. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes.
Matt Vasgersian back now on the MLB pregame show. And as we draw closer to first pitch here in the finale of this 4-game set, we present the Topps Player Spotlight. Smokey Rocket is in that spotlight. And not only was he an all-star during the midseason break, but he also shined the brightest out of all the great players in the game as he won the All-Star Game's MVP award.
You know, that's one of those honors, Matt, that's just really cool to get. Like you said, it means that you can dominate against the best of the best in the major leagues. Also, remember this. He's a big reason why his league's representative in the World Series will now have home field advantage this year.
All right, lineups and first pitch are coming up next. Stay tuned for that right here on the show. Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays.
1-2 right here. Here we go.
Gabriel Rosado will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Rocket is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. With that, a look at...
He was absolutely on fire last month. He hit over 500. It's one of the best months a hitter has ever put up in baseball history. He's going to keep putting up numbers like that. He's going to find himself leading in the discussion for MVP at the end of the season.
Hey, keep it going. Nobody better. Stay hot, huh?
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Ranging back is Pilar, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit. Michael Brantley will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And now the runner's trying for third. Oh, he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Rosado is there. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. High and deep to right center field. Rocket ranging back. And that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Ready now, Smokey Rocket, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, he's batting lefty right now, but doesn't matter. He can hit from either side of the plate.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit. Michael Brantley will stand in, and his guys have got something cooking now with 2 on and nobody out.
And down by 2, this is a good opportunity to try to put yourselves level.
Stroman comes set. 2-1 on its way. Smoked on the ground left side.
Hold on
And there's
right
a base hit as that gets through into left. And a relay home, and he will get in there with their first run. It's a 2-1 game now. So striding in, number 24, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
No one better. Let's go.
The 0-2 home. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reddick is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out.
Drive that pitch, huh?
So stepping in, Logan Forsythe, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On the ground to the left side. One there. Out. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is... Austin heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one.
Hey, here we go.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Rocket over to his right. Makes the play, one away. Digging in, Smokey Rocket. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Yeah, he's got great numbers right here. Hitting over 350 against righties where he just rakes.
Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing.
Hey, let her rip. Here we go. All right, come on now. One time.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So standing in, Smokey Rocket, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. And that's through into center field, base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Michael Brantley stands in, was locked up on strike three in his last trip.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. And they get the force over there for the first out. Lou Perez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
0-2 count and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Logan Forsythe gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Murillo has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen. Crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. This is the MLB pregame show, and I'm Matt Vasgersian, and as we draw nearer to the first pitch of Game 1 in the series, we'll give you the latest installment of our Topps Player Spotlight. Smokey Rocket is in the glow, and not only was he an all-star, Tuesday night baseball from U.S. Cellular Field in Chicago. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series. Smokey Rocket will stand in, fresh off a 4-hit game in the finale of that weekend series. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in 3rd place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
Hey, you got it.
Michael Brantley will stand in now, happy that this series is at home, no doubt, as you see his splits right there. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
And again a throw.
He's good.
And he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
And again a throw.
No, he's safe.
And the runner back. And yet another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in.
Right guy, right spot. Come on now, kid.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into Lou Perez will stand in. And as you can see, he's had troubles here in his own ballpark. He's much better away from home.
He's going.
Now both runners are breaking. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soto moves over. And that ends the inning. Jimmy Palmero will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away. And with a quick...
Hey, 2 out.
Roger Russell will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Rocket ranging back at the track. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. So some life with... Smokey Rocket is the batter. Got a base hit in his first trip.
And fellas, that's still their only hit in the game so far. They've been pretty well shut down.
Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, get up.
Michael Brantley stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Sent on the ground out to second.
Hold on right here.
And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there. Wilmer Defoe stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Hey, we got you there.
High in the air out to center field.
You got it.
Rocket is in his tracks now. And he will put it away to retire the side. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the... Settling in now, Smokey Rocket. He singled his last time up.
Smokey Rocket.
You can do it.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Come on now. Put her in
Pulled
play.
toward right center field. Soto is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Right here. Find the ball.
And he'll take those extra 90 feet. So put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but...
Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And here's a ball hit in the air. Forsythe onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in. Smokey Rocket digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Left field and deep. Russell going back on it. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Roger Russell will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Hey, we got one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. This one's flared toward left center. Here comes Brantley, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, a lot of switch hitters like to use the whole field, and this guy's no different. And he just sprays this thing the other way, and he's got himself a win.
Smoky Rocket will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. Around third and being waved on home.
Right here.
And the run is in to score from second.
Well, you know what? It's not too late to make a game of this after all. They're going to get a run back here on the RBI double, and even though there's not a lot of...
Into the box now, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Speared on the dive, and he'll reach first safely.
Hey, it's your turn.
Stepping in, Lou Perez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Holland's ready. Here's the 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Logan Forsythe makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
That's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason.
The run scores from second. It's now a 7-4 contest. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite...
Time for baseball now on a Wednesday. Windy city of Chicago. Tonight, game 2 of this series. Smoky Rocket strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Rendon. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Salvador Perez will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Rocket going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a 1-out double.
Well, I'll tell you,
Smoky Rocket in now, hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ackley going back. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 62 on the year as the White Sox have opened things up a little bit further. It's now 4-0.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Smoky Rocket will get a shot here in a bases-loaded situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push that lead out even further.
All right, one time.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. 1 run scores. And not in time as the second run scores. Michael Brantley will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play. Sometimes that's half the battle.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Russell shading to his right, and that retires the side. Smokey Rocket will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. Michael Brantley will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
On the ground to the left side. Fielded by Rendon. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Smokey Rocket is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning.
Come on now, one time, right here.
Hard liner toward short. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Tough to end an inning on a better play than this as he takes this one right out of the air. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. The hustle and bustle of downtown Chi-Town. Welcome back to U.S. Cellular Field and baseball on the show. Roger Russell comes forward as he'll try to replicate what he did back in the 6th, that being a home run, of course. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to right center field. Rocket ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it 7-5 now. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Yonder Alonso. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player.